An update to a story we covered over a month ago gives this one to California, and brickbats have to be thrown at a lot of people online, both fans and haters of Tesla and Elon Musk. As we covered a few weeks ago, Tesla has stopped offering autopilot and full self-driving for sale in its new vehicles, and now offers FSD only by subscription. Cue the Twitterati and the Blue Skyati, whatever you call them. Anyway, they're all screeching about how Tesla is greedy and evil and they stopped offering these because something profit. We covered reasons why that doesn't make any sense, and the biggest one, the one we said was most likely, is now finally being recognized. The official word from the California DMV is that this is corrective action to their bullshit lawsuit claiming that Autopilot and FSD were sold using deceptive marketing, after hearing complaints from precisely 0 customers. Tesla had until February 14 to appeal, and there doesn't seem to be anything filed in the case since then. Apparently, they figured the cost of compliance was cheaper than the cost of fighting it. That's what most of these lawsuits are about, by the way, not about who's right or wrong, but who can bully the other into settling for reasons that have nothing to do with the merits. So 3 days later on the 17th, the California DMV posted a press release bragging about it. Quote, in December 2025, the California DMV found Tesla Motors in violation of state law for misleadingly using the terms autopilot and full self-driving in the market of its electric vehicles. By taking this prescribed action, Tesla will avoid having its dealer and manufacturer licenses suspended in the state for 30 days by the DMV. DMV Director Steve Gordon bleated, "The DMV is committed to safety throughout all California's roadways and communities. The department is pleased that Tesla took the required action to remain in compliance with the state of California's consumer protections." The DMV posted, California has 0 tolerance for misleading advertising that puts safety at risk. When companies make false claims about vehicle capabilities, they endanger lives and the state will hold them accountable. Yeah, where's your data to back that up? Oh, you don't have any? In fact, Teslas are the safest car, and Teslas running FSD are the safest by far? Right, so you're just a bunch of lying smegheads, aren't you? Well, at least one online source has finally figured it out. InsideEVs posted a story with the headline, "Now we know why Tesla killed Autopilot." Yeah, InsideEVs, now you know. You could have known earlier if you just listened to this podcast. They reported, California has been threatening and preparing to suspend Tesla's dealer license after an administrative ruling found that the company's marketing exaggerated what its driver assistance systems were actually capable of. In fact, that's the crux of this whole saga. Both autopilot and full self-driving require human supervision and have never been fully autonomous systems. Tesla has been arguing this point with the DMV directly since at least 2021. And yes, Tesla didn't have to actually remove Autopilot. They could have just rebranded it, but a couple of things to keep in mind. Given how fucking stupid this was from the start, there's no reason to think that California wouldn't have done the same with the new branding. Second, government regulators have a way of letting you know on the back end what they really want. There was never anything misleading about the branding. Autopilots in planes were never fully autonomous and required constant pilot monitoring. And since it came out of beta, FSD was always advertised as full self-driving supervised. Combine that with the active monitoring Teslas require of their drivers, more than any other car, even ones with comparable ADAS systems, and you see that none of this had anything to do with deceptive advertising or consumer safety. And what's especially horrible about this is that California is such a big market that their horrible socialist elites can force these actions on the rest of the country. Stop selling in California, and you take such a big dent out of your sales that the other car companies will have a massive advantage. Which, make no mistake, is the whole idea.